So the first question है, if A and B are symmetric matrices of same order, so A and B are symmetric matrices means A is equal to A transpose and B is equal to A transpose. Then AB minus BA पूछ रहे हैं, वो क्या है? चलो ठीक है, तो हम क्या करते हैं, जब भी सिमेट्रिक की बात आ जाए ना, इनको कभी भी कुछ प्रूव करने के लिए आप क्या करो, आप इक्वेशन के एलिमेंट्स का ट्रांसपोज करो। अब हम ये देखें तो ये हो जाएगा, रिमेंबर अगर ए बी ट्रांसपोज है, उसका आंसर क्या होता है, बी ट्रांसपोज बी ट्रांसपोज, राइट। सो अब इसको मैं यहाँ से लिख सकती हूँ बी ट्रांसपोज माइनस ए ट्रांसपोज बी ट्रांसपोज। अब बी ट्रांसपोज का मतलब बी है, ए ट्रांसपोज का मतलब ए है, ऐसे मतलब यहाँ ए यहाँ बी। तो क्या बी ए माइनस, वो पूछ रहे थे कि ये ए बी माइनस बी ए आना चाहिए था। अब ए बी माइनस बी ए किस टाइप का मैट्रिक्स है, अब ए बी माइनस बी ए, यहाँ पे बी ए माइनस ए बी आया है, तो हमको अगर ए बी माइनस बी ए करना है, तो मैं अगर यहाँ बाहर माइनस निकाल के ए बी माइनस बी ए कर दूं, तो ये देखो यहाँ पे सब बाहर सब्ट्रैक्शन का साइन है, इसका क्या मतलब है कि ये स्क्यू सिमेट्रिक मैट्रिक्स, बिकॉज ए इज इक्वल टू माइनस ए, ये स्क्यू सिमेट्रिक होता है, ये सिमेट्रिक होता है। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, ए स्क्वायर मैट्रिक्स ऑफ ऑर्डर 4। ओके, सो हमारा एन 4 है, हमारा डिटर्मिनेंट ऑफ ए भी 4 है, और हमको पूछ रहे हैं 2a का बता दो। तो हमने ये फॉर्मूला पढ़ा है के ए का डिटर्मिनेंट इज इक्वल टू के रेज टू द पावर एन, ए का डिटर्मिनेंट वेरी सिंपल। सो के इज आर 2, रेज टू द पावर एन इज 4, so 4, and determinant of a is also 4. So if we multiply this 2 raised to the power 4, 60, multiplied by 4, 64. Alright. अब नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, ए 3/2 है, सो हमको दे रखा है कि ए मैट्रिक्स है जिसका ऑर्डर 3/2 है, एक बी मैट्रिक्स है जिसका ऑर्डर x/y है, एक सी मैट्रिक्स है जिसका जो इनका रिजल्टेंट है इनके क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट का, जिसका ऑर्डर है 3/1। अब हमने ये चीज पढ़ी है कि अगर ए मैट्रिक्स है जिसका ऑर्डर m इंटू एन है, उसका अगर हम क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट करें बी मैट्रिक्स का n इंटू फॉर एग्जाम्पल के का, रिमेंबर पहली कंडीशन इसकी ट्रू होने की, अगर ये क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट एग्जिस्ट करता है नहीं करता, इसकी ट्रू होने की ये है कि ये जो इसका जो नंबर ऑफ कॉलम्स है वो उसके नंबर ऑफ रोज के बराबर होना चाहिए, तभी इसका अब क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट एग्जिस्ट करेगा, और इसके क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट की वैल्यू होगी हमारे पास m इंटू के, राइट, बिकॉज इसका नंबर ऑफ रोज एंड इसका नंबर ऑफ कॉलम्स। अब इस पे देखें, हम इसमें अगर चेक करें तो ये 3 है, ये 2 है, और हमारे पास हमको एक्स एंड वाई की वैल्यू पूछ रहे हैं, तो हम सी से पता लगा सकते हैं कि अगर ए इंटू बी हमको बोला जाए तो सी का वैल्यू आएगा यहाँ पे इसका रो एंड इसका कॉलम विच इज 3/1, तो 3/1, यानी कि हमको पता लग गया जो ये कॉलम है वो क्या है, 1। तो हमारा y 1 है, और y 1 हमारे पास दो ऑप्शन में है। अब हमको x की वैल्यू, रिमेंबर अगर आपका क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट पॉसिबल तभी है जब आपका इसका कॉलम इसकी रो बराबर हो, तो ये 2 ही होगा, x अगर ये 2 होगा तभी क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट पॉसिबल है, तो आंसर है राइट। अब ये पूछ रहे हैं हमारे पास adjoint ऑफ ए का डिटर्मिनेंट इक्वल टू ए रेशो बाय n-1, ये प्रॉपर्टी बिल्कुल ट्रू है, ये प्रॉपर्टी होती है। फिर दूसरा है डिटर्मिनेंट ऑफ ए एडजॉइंट ऑफ ए रेशो बाय n, ये गलत है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता। ए इंटू एडजॉइंट ऑफ ए इज इक्वल टू डिटर्मिनेंट ऑफ ए होता है, ए इंटू एडजॉइंट ऑफ ए नहीं, ए इंटू एडजॉइंट ऑफ ए इक्वल टू होता है एडजॉइंट ऑफ ए इंटू यहाँ पे लिख देती हूँ मैं, एडजॉइंट ऑफ ए इंटू ए, और ये इक्वल टू डिटर्मिनेंट ऑफ ए इंटू आई भी होता है। देन लास्टली बी है डिटर्मिनेंट ऑफ ए इनवर्स व्हिच इज 1 अपॉन डिटर्मिनेंट ऑफ, करेक्ट, तो ये सही है, यानी कि ए और डी सही है, यानी कि ऑप्शन करेक्ट। ओके, अब नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखते हैं। हम ये क्वेश्चन कह रहा है कि if A is a square matrix and I is an identity matrix, A square is equal to A, which basically means A square is equal to A, or you can also say A cube is equal to A. Why? Because A into A, which is A square into A, and we know A square is A, so A square into A, which basically means A again, right? So any number, any power of A will be A. Then we have been given an equation to, we have to get the right answer for any of this. Okay, so the question is, this is I minus 2A cube, right? So A minus B cube. What is A minus B cube? A minus B cube is A cube minus B cube minus 3AB A minus, right? Okay, so यहाँ से बोल सकते हैं A multiplied by I cube minus 2A cube minus 3 into A into B, and in brackets I minus 2A, bracket close, plus 2A cube. Correct. So now I can say I, because I raised to power n number is I itself, minus 8A, even though it's going to be A cube, but A, you know, because A into A is also A, we can say A into A will also remain to be A. Minus 3 to the 6A, I into A remains to be A, and in brackets we have I minus 2A, and in addition with 2A cube. Then we can say A, I minus 8A minus 6A, so 6A multiplied by I, and plus 6 to the 12A plus 2A cube. Now it's very simple. Let's quickly solve it. I minus 14A plus 12A plus 2A cube. So 14 minus 15 plus 12 is 2A. So I can say here AI minus 2A plus 2a cube, right? So this becomes, if you try to, this becomes a minus 2a, because a into a is again, a square is also a. So I can just say 2a plus 2a cube. So, or 2a cube basically means 2a. So I can cancel 2a into a and my answer is b. Okay, what kind of a matrix is this? We know if all the diagonal elements are 1 and the rest of all the elements are 0, we know it's a diagonal matrix. So any answer which has B would be correct. So all of them will be, which basically means all of them could be correct. The next is, it's a scalar matrix. A scalar matrix is any matrix. So yes, it's a scalar matrix. A would also be correct. So question answer 4 cannot be correct. And it's a skew symmetric matrix? No. Why not? A skew symmetric matrix has all diagonal elements as 0 and then the opposite elements are negative of each other. So it's not skew symmetric. So any answer with C would be wrong. So basically answer is A. All right. So now we have a question that says, we have a P and we have a Q. They're asking us P multiplied by Q transpose. Transpose of P multiplied by Q. Now, minus 1 into 2, which is minus 2. Then minus 1 into minus 4, which is 4. And minus 1 into 1, which is minus 1. Then we move on to the second one. 2 2 is 4. 2 into minus 4 is minus 8. 2 into 1 is 2. Eventually, 1 2 is 2. 1 minus 4 is minus 4. And 1 into 1 is 1. Now we have got this. We just need to do transpose. So if we do transpose, we minus 2, 4 minus 1. 4 minus 8, 2. And minus 1. 4 minus 8, 2. Then 2 minus 4 and 1. We got the transpose. So this is answer 2, I guess. Okay. So we have to find the determinant of this matrix and check which all of the conditions are true. Okay. So here I can say, to find the determinant, we can say 1 multiplied by 1 minus cos square x minus cos x multiplied by minus cos x, then multiplied by minus cos x, right? And then addition with 1 multiplied by minus is plus cos square x, and then minus 1, which is plus 1, right? So minus cos x and this becomes plus, so plus cos x, this term gets cancelled because it becomes 0. From here we can say 1 plus cos square x plus cos square x plus 1, which basically means 2 plus cos square x. 2 cos square x. Now from 2 plus 2 cos square x, we can say this is wrong because 1 minus cos square x is sin square x, which is not our answer. So this is wrong. A cannot be the answer. If A cannot be the answer, option 1, option 3, and option 2 cannot be the answer. So answer is 4. But let's check for one more at least to verify. So the second one is 2 into 2 minus sin square x. Okay, so how else I could write 2 into 2 cos square x? I can say 2, and I can say 1 plus cos square x, 1 plus cos square x. And cos square x can be written as 1 minus sin square x, which is 1 plus, here I can write 1 minus sin square x. Now 1 plus 1 is 2, which basically means 2 multiplied by 2 minus sin square x. So we know the second one is also true. Now when it's 2 plus 2 cos square x, they're asking for the minimum value is 2 and the maximum value is 4. Can minimum value be 2? Yeah, because the maximum value for cos square x would be 0. Right? And so our answer will be minimum 2 and the maximum 4, and the maximum value possible is 1 for cos square x, which basically means 2 plus 2. So all of these are true except for A. And we already got the answer through elimination. Okay. A, B, C are 3 singular matrices given A, B, and C. They have to ask to find A, B, C. A multiplied by B multiplied by C. Okay. So they are saying they're asking us A plus B plus C and C. Okay. So let's find the value of A first. So I can say, if I take out the determinant of A, I can say, and they are all singular matrices, right? So I can say 2A. Singular matrices means determinant of A will be 0. So I can say 2A minus 4 3 is 12 equal to 0. This becomes A is equal to 12 upon 2, 6. We got A as 6. Let's find out B from here because we already know the value of A. So from here we can say B would be 2 into 3, 6B minus 5A, which is equal to 0. We know A is 6, so 6B minus 30 equal to 0. B becomes 30 upon 6, which is 5. So A is 6 and B is 5. We have already got the answer. Now we need to find for C. Now if we try to find the determinant of this matrix, this becomes C multiplied by A plus B plus C minus A plus C multiplied by C plus 1. Right? This is going to be my determinant for matrix C. Now if we substitute the value for A and B in here, if I substitute 5 and 6 in here, I'm going to get, this was 6 plus 5 plus C minus 6 plus C multiplied by C plus, right? So let's solve this. This becomes 6C, or we can say 6 plus 5, 11, 11C. So just going to write this. This becomes 11C plus C square minus, now if you just multiply this term, this becomes 6C plus 6 plus c squared and plus c. Right. So 11c plus c square minus 6c minus 6 minus c square minus c. So I can cut c square with c square minus 6 11c, which basically means 5c minus 6 minus c. 5c minus c is 4c minus 6. So c becomes 6 upon 4, which basically is 3 upon 2. We got the value of c. Now what they had asked was a into b into c. We know a is 6, b is 5, and c is 3 upon 2. 3 upon 2. So our answer would be 6 into 5 into 3 by 2, which basically means 3 5s are 15, 3s are 45. If the matrix is a skew symmetric, then find the value of 5x minus y. Okay. So we have to find the value of x and y and then find the value of this expression. So if it is skew symmetric, we know the property of a skew symmetric matrix. The property of a skew symmetric matrices is, if I have a matrix, this is going to be 0, 0, 0, like the diagonals would be 0. And here, if for example, if I have A, here it would be minus A. If I have B here, here it's going to be minus B. If I have C here, here it's going to be minus C. So the opposite elements are the negative feature. Okay. So now here I can say 3x would be minus minus 6. 3x can be negative of negative 6. So x would be 6 upon 3, which is 2. All right. And y would be 0 because it's a diagonal line. So here 5x minus y would be 5 2s are 10 minus 0. So answer is 10. All right. Here they're asking us ax is equal to b, then find the value of n. All right. So we have to multiply a by x and then find out the value of n. So 2 into n is 2n and 4 into 1 is 4, which is equal to 8. So from here I can say 2n is equal to 4 and n is. Then the value of 5x plus 3y is. So they've given you a matrix which is this equal to this. Then you have to find the value of 5x plus 3y. Cool. So 5x plus 8 is equal to 2. 5x plus 8 is equal to 2. And from here we can say it's 2 minus 8, which is minus 6 upon 5. And then you're asking us for y. So this would be 3y plus 1 equal to 7. Y would be equal to 6 upon 3, which is 2. Right. Now 5x, 5 multiplied by minus 6 upon 5 plus 3 multiplied by y, which is 2. This is going to be minus 6 plus 6 equal to 3. Then we have we have an identity matrix, and they are saying x and y are square matrices of order 2. So, such that the condition here with us is xy is equal to x and yx is equal to y. Then y square plus 2y is how much? 2. Y square plus 2y equals to. So what we can do first is y square plus 2y. Okay. So I can write y square as y into y, right? Plus 2y. From here, I can say y into y. If I change one of the y, we know y is equal to yx. So I can say yx into y plus 2y. Now, if I just change its order a little, let me just bring this here. Right. If I just change its order a little, this is going to become yxy plus 2y. Right. Now, xy, we know xy is x. So this becomes yx plus 2y. Now, we know yx is y. So I can substitute this with y, and y plus 2y becomes. In such a question, always start with the equation. Always try to substitute one of the elements with similar to the condition given, and then keep on solving. You will eventually reach out to your answer. An even number is a determinant of. They are saying even number. इनमें से कितनी matrix का एक determinant even number है. So 5 multiplied by 1 minus 1, which is 1 into 1 minus 1 into 1 minus 1 is 1, which basically means minus 1 equal to 4. So A is one of the answers, and we have A in 1, 2, and 3. So 4 cannot be the right answer. Okay, let's look at the second one. Now the second one says 15 multiplied by 13. So 5 3 is 15. So it would end with 5, and 1 in minus 1 into 1 is 1, and minus 1, which basically means something like this, which will also result in a 4. So 13 multiplied by 15 minus 1 would be something. The last unit digit would be 4. So B is also an answer. We should not even check भी नहीं करते तब भी ठीक होता because we already have B in all the options. फिर अगर C देखें तो 15 into 16, 5 6 is 30. 0 would be at the end. Then 11 into minus 1 into 1 is 11, right? 11. So minus 11. So anything minus 11 would be some number. For example, if I say 90 minus 11, so this would be 79. So it will always be an odd number, right? So C is not our answer. This cannot be correct. This cannot be correct. So answer is option 1. Okay, that's it. Then these were all the questions that were asked in the previous year 2024 paper. Quite a lot of them were very similar to these questions have been asked in shift 1 on 22nd of May. So please go through each one of them yourselves once. Do it yourself and let me know if there is an issue.